What have you outgrown? To those old thinking, the old concept, the old ideas, that can lead to be more of a detriment because all you're doing is covering over what needs to shed. Everyone, it's me, Kiana Marie with Healing Hearts for Real. Please make sure you like the video and subscribe to the channel. Healing Hearts, we like to focus on healing the way God intended, and that is emotionally, spiritually, and physically, those three dynamics combined. And today's focus is on what's left behind with the mind. There are factors, according to the National Library of Health, that indirectly affect or relate human health when it comes to functioning and when it comes to lifestyle and the mind and mental health. And it involves having contact with natural environments. Now, the impact on mental health is relevant in these factors that we're going to talk about due to the effects of mental conditions or psychiatric conditions like that of anxiety, depression, somatic symptoms, meaning ones associated with your sleep patterns, and there's also other disorders. But in other words, what are you doing to leave the old behind? What are you shedding? As humans, we know that we do shed skin. We shed some things in many different ways that come back new and fresh. And in some ways, however, that is a process spiritually. Think about this. Imagine reptiles. I know for some that may be a little sketchy now. We're talking about snakes and things. It's a transformation process here. Here we know they shed their skin usually in one piece, and it's periodically. This happens because it doesn't fit them anymore. Well, what about you? What is it in your life that doesn't fit? What have you outgrown? Focus on your healing when it comes to your mind and your mental capacity. The way God created us, it is outstanding how we can grow and how far our mind can take us. Do this by changing your outlook, your vocabulary. You know, it's also found scripturally, Matthew chapter 17. There, the disciples even had to shed. They had to shed their concept of keeping Jesus actually in the flesh. But they had to wrap their minds around him in a new capacity, in a different form, and taking that on. Now, the same applies to you. It may seem complex in your thinking, the concept of really honestly letting things go. Old views, harmful behaviors, those aspects of our mental health can be affected by holding on to the old. By you holding on, that can lead to be more of a detriment because all you're doing is covering over what needs to shed. Just take this time to think about you and your mental health. What is it that you can do to be bold, to step out and say, you know what? I need to make sure I adjust my balance in my day-to-day, or adjust my balance in my thinking process, or how I accept things, or how I reject things. Just take the time today and think about those aspects of your mental health. I hope this has been a help to you and a reminder to let you know that God loves you and that He cares for your mental health. Make sure to check us out, healinghearts4real.org, and I will see you guys next time.